Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Falcons coming up next.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from it. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. To throw is Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slows momentum somewhat. He's taken down right after. Prescott out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Prescott on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offense 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. They'll break the home count on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep is a very dangerous Mike Hughes. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. 2nd and 5. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now the first, and he lost the football. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball over.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back to...
He rifles one that's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
For a pick 6 on the first play of the drive, and Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle it and play their game and defend that advantage.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So the defense created some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
On play action, Prescott. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Lorenzo Carter, his second sack of the night. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And the defense closes quickly there. We'll get maybe a yard to the 33. As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Falcon. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get to the 29-yard line right down there. They get him running back on there. Leads to third down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played the wild card win, how sensational he was, don't stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Being chased out left. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Prescott. And he is caught by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Play action now. Prescott. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Swinging this out for Pollard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Marr able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's get in that end zone.
Second and 13. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Marr now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Falcons back out getting set for this next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Steps away to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
This rookie was already being tested as he tries to lead a comeback here in the 2nd half. Now he's got to get some momentum back after that sack and a big loss.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Keep going.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone. Now you got short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Prescott off play action. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Prescott now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. First down, Prescott. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are moving closer to a date now. The NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. On the draw, it's Pollard. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Pollard again. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Prescott to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by a field goal, and time, a huge factor. Their sold-out crowd is behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. He'll look to throw. Escapes the... And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
And looking at...